Hare Krishna. We will begin our studies of Sri Isopanisad with the introduction. In his introduction, Srila Prabhupada establishes the Vedas as the absolute authority regarding all spiritual and material matters, just like he did in the introduction to Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is. So there are two important terms we have to understand. First is pramana and the other is prameya. Pramana means evidence and prameya means the fact which are established on the basis of this evidence. Just like in a court, the evidence, the pramana, is the law or the precedent. And the facts that are established, they must be established in reference to this pramana, to this evidence, which is the law. So in the same way, His Divine Grace ascertains that there are three kinds of evidences, pramanas, which are accepted by the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. And they are pratyaksha, sense perception, anumana, reasoning, and shabda, submissive hearing from genuine spiritual authority. In other words, shabda refers to Shastra, to the Vedas. Pratyaksha and Anumana are imperfect sources of knowledge. They are imperfect pramanas. Because our senses and minds are prone to commit mistakes and to be in illusion. We all know that. Shabda, on the other hand, is faultless because it is coming down from a perfect source, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and His bona fide representative, the spiritual master. And it is transmitted through the tradition of saintly persons or sadhus. The Vedas are spiritual sound vibrations, Shabda Pramana, and therefore they are the only way for the conditioned soul to understand anything that exists beyond the limited realm of material perception and reasoning, beyond his mind and senses. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada explains in his introduction that transcendental knowledge is the knowledge from beyond this universe. Within this universe, there is material knowledge, there are material objects. But beyond this universe is the transcendental knowledge. There is a spiritual sky. This is another nature. It is spiritual, it is eternal, and it is full of bliss. So it's something way, way beyond our limited material understanding. So how do we know that there is such spiritual sky, spiritual world, with spiritual planets and inhabitants which are eternal and blissful? All this knowledge is there, but how can we make experiments so that we can prove this knowledge? Obviously, this is not possible by our material means. We cannot prove the existence of spirit with material methods. We have to use spiritual methods to prove this. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada writes, we must take the assistance of the Vedas. There is no other way to understand what is beyond our material mind and senses. So this is called Vedic knowledge.